So I found this really cool homebrew like source book that this guy did for Monster Hunter and D&D, like a whole. I mean, I like Monster Hunter, right? Monster Hunter is cool, but I'm doing this kind of like dragon heavy campaign, and or I'm riding one, and I wanted to like a lot of like cool dragons, and I thought, oh, like that would be like perfect, like if I could get if I could use like just the like basically this guy made a source book for like everything that you would need to do a complete like Monster Hunter campaign in D&D. So I was like, and I saw I was watching Blanco, I think it's his channel, and he does a lot of videos on like finding cheap miniatures. Like he'll go to the dollar store or like a thrift store or whatever, and like buy like toys and stuff and paint them. But he did a video on Monster Hunter, like the and like I love these sculpts. I think that they're like just really cool looking, monsters. But also I was thinking of maybe trying to give them a good looking paint job, because they come pre-painted. And then this is I went on Amazon and I found like a sort of like a scratch and dent. Like sometimes you can do that. Sometimes you can go on Amazon and you can buy, well, I mean, you can like buy like pallets of returns and stuff like that. But basically I got these for like pennies on the dollar, and then I got another one off of eBay. And then, so the sets, this is volume 10. I think they're up to like 16 or something now, So like this was like part of some kind of return or something, and like, but this one was on eBay, and it was the when you get like a box, it comes with like 6, I think. It comes with 6 pre-painted, like good size, like here's a space marine, for comparison. They come with 6, and then you get like the parts to make a 7th. So it's like you get all 6, and then there's the combine to make, But this one was like from another set, and it's like kind of like the gel, like gummy plastic, like. If you remember, like in the 80s and 90s, like the girls would all wear those like those sandals that were made out of like gummy plastic. It even kind of smells like, I don't know. But yeah, I mean, I got this one on the cheap too. But I thought it would be cool to maybe make like expose some of the red. Some of these like horns and stuff, and then leave them like the clear red, and then paint some of the other parts. And there's a few ways to do that, or just give them a good paint job, just make them look cool. But yeah, so I thought we could do like a little bit of unboxing, and then I'm gonna paint at least one of them, and then I'm gonna pin it like a resin kit, like treat it like a resin kit, because these guys don't really want to stay in there. Like it's kind of flimsy the way that they key together. So, but let's check out these. Alright, kind of excited to get into this. See how these guys look. Just I'm excited because I want to see the paint job. I want to see how the paint job looks. I mean, if it looks like that, that's pretty damn good. Like that's kind of amazing. I doubt it though. I don't think that they're gonna look that good, or possibly could like spruce up a paint job, like sort of just leave it. Oh wow, this must be one of the special. Oh no, so these are the black, these are the kind of clear black plastic that you put together to make the like the special edition one or whatever. This is a super cool sculpt though. Like, I saw the pictures of this guy. Actually, tell you what, man, that paint job is pretty damn good for like a a toy. Like, I just picture some poor little Chinese lady working in a yeah, it's racist. Check that out. It's pretty sweet. I mean, it's a super cool mini, or like a sculpt, but it's also, that's a really good paint job, I think, for like a pre-painted thing. I think that maybe what I might do is just go over the paint job on at least like one of these guys, and then see how, like, say, like Vallejo or something, like a Citadel, Friends Don't Let Friends by Citadel Paints, see how some kind of, like, model paints go over these guys, how they look. That's pretty super cool, man. Like, that is one badass dragon, check it out. Alright, and then, yeah, it has a stand, of course. And there's some things that I was thinking about doing with the stand as well to kind of spruce up the stand. I think the stand is really boring. But we can fix that. If we gave one of these guys, I mean, but for like pre-painted stuff, man, this looks really good. I mean, it really does. Oh, I guess it goes in that way. Caca! Caca! Yeah, check that out for scale. Here's an Infinity Mini. Do I have any? Let's see. Here's. I think this is like Reaper Bones or something like that. Check that out. That is perfect. That is exactly. That's perfect for what I wanted to use it for. Okay, that's one. So hopefully there's no duplicates. If they are, I mean, not the end of the world. Like, personally, I don't like this sculpt quite as much. I think it's kind of dumb compared to like these guys. These guys look badass. Especially this season, this 10th or 10th edition season. Well, yep, there it is. That's the one. I mean, it's okay. It's okay. It's just nowhere near as cool as the other ones. I kind of wanted those like Velociraptor guys. Like, I wanted a bunch of those guys. I'll let you know if I find anything like that. Like, if you played any of the Monster Hunter series, there's these like kind of Velociraptor like mob guys that they're tough to fight. But let's see how this guy looks on his stand. I think this one goes in through the back. Yeah. Yep, there we go. I mean, that's still that could be a cool dragon. It could be some type of a dragon. You could definitely do more with this paint job. This has a lot of texture, and you can kind of see, I mean, you could really do some stuff to make this paint job pop. Alright, more. There's more. But wait, there's more. Get some of this stuff off my... Yeah, and then that one came with a wing. So I'm pretty sure that when you do buy a whole box, that you get, all 6 from the set. But if you buy them in the store, and you buy them piecemeal, box by box, I'd say the odds are kind of low, pretty low, that you're gonna get all 6 just blind boxing. This guy's really cool. Check that out. I actually saw this one where you could download it and print it off of Thingiverse. I think somebody scanned it in. It looks almost identical. I'm not saying go out and do that. You know, respect the copyright laws and all that. You heard it here first. This is a very cool looking, like, my DM right now in our big group is kind of torturing us. He's like, we're trapped in these gladiator pits, and we're fighting like just any manner of thing that he can think of to like throw at us. And this is the type of shit that he loves to throw at us, is to be like, okay, there's one of these guys, and then there's a bunch of these other little guys. And then when we kill them, like, the crowd goes wild. Ooh, check that out. That is awesome. That is epic. I tell you what, I am like really blown away by the paint jobs on these guys. I mean, like originally what I was thinking was I was going to do some tests to kind of see if I could strip paint off these guys. Like I was being like, yeah, that's what they look like on the box, you know, like they don't look like that when you get them. But I mean, holy crap, like this video is not sponsored by Capcom. I mean, like, look at that paint job. That is a really good paint job. I mean, I think that if you get these brand new, if you go out and you go to like GameStop or whatever and you buy the blind boxes, I think they're like $15. But I got the whole thing. I mean, this is a few seasons old or whatever, and it's like kind of like scratch and dent or whatever. I'm not sure why it was knocked down so much, but it was like, basically I did the math and I got them for like $7 a piece, you know? I mean, I do have Prime, so I have free shipping. But I feel like that kind of pays for itself if you order enough crap off the internet. Dude, I love that sculpt. That is so cool. I can't wait. Can't wait to have my turn to torture the other players throwing this stuff at them. Yeah, so in my campaign that I'm writing, it's on like a ancestral home of the Dragonborn, and the players have to go around to all of these temples and like fight dragons, basically, like the ancestral temples of these dragonborn dragon cults that worship like old dragons. And then I'm thinking of doing that from like, I don't know, level whatever it is, like low level to whatever it is, until I can, because I don't want to play. There's like one, like, I can't remember what it is. There's one where you actually fight. It's like you fight, what's his name? You fight this giant dragon. He's like reincarnated. One of the, like the ancestors of the Dragonborn in D&D. It's supposed to be one of the best adventures that they've written for 5e. It's actually, you know, D&D official. But I've heard that the one that leads up to it is really boring. But you get like a group of like level 10 or whatever players together, and then you play through the second module, and the second one's supposed to be really good. Yeah, stay with me. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty super cool. Like, I still feel like I need to pin these guys. Like the way that they key together is just a little bit kind of flimsy. Like it doesn't exactly want to totally key together. But check out that. That is a badass dragon, if I've ever seen one. These two, like, pretty super dope dragons. And you know, for pre-painted guys, they look amazing, I think. Like, I was not expecting them to look anywhere near this good. I was expecting them to look like doo-doo. Let's see, how does this guy key together? Oops. Like that. And then these guys go like this. Ooh. Ooh, I like that pose. That's cool. Very, very cool. Actually, this guy, I like the design. I like how he keys together. I still want to like putty him and stuff, and like I feel like we could, if you didn't feel like painting stuff, I think these are vinyl too, so we'll see. If you didn't feel like painting stuff and you just wanted to order a bunch of pre-painted stuff, I don't think you could do much better than this. I really don't. I think it would be really tough to find stuff that looked any better than this that didn't cost like, you know, like $200, $300 range, basically. Like I think what I can do is super glue them together, or maybe epoxy might be better since these are vinyl. This it's kind of flexible stuff. Yeah, and then the parts that you get, basically you get a clear black plastic version of one of these. You know, again, like I think I could do some cool stuff, the paint job on that. Let's see how this guy looks. So I think I'll put, I love it. That is awesome. What a cool pose. Like what a cool sculpt. Really dynamic, like just full of movement and energy. That is so cool. Yeah, I'm excited to kind of play around with these guys, do something with them. So I think this will be like part one. We're already like, you know, getting towards like half hour or something like that, and I'm trying to keep my videos a little shorter. So I think this will be like part one, and then I'll show, maybe spruce up these guys' paint jobs. That is amazing. Like truly, I'm blown away. I was not expecting the paint job to look anywhere near that good. And like just doing some things to like touch up to like bring out some of this veininess and these scales and all that. Like that's pretty much all you need to do. And then there's other things that you can do to touch up, you know, like add some detail and some highlights and stuff. Basically I'm thinking just some washes and some highlights, and then maybe you'll add a few little details. Check that out. What a cool sculpt. So yeah, I mean, if you wanted to use these for your D&D, like you just wanted to buy some stuff that was pre-painted, I mean, they're like $15-16 like brand new, and then you can always find, like on Amazon typically you can find things for like, you know, board games with minis for like 40% off. I got these guys for like 40% off. Yeah, I would recommend it. Very, very cool. Definitely a win for me. Cool. Thanks for watching.